What if the next Google isn't a search engine at all, but an AI company you've barely heard of? Before we start the video, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into the companies quietly shaping our future. For the past 20 years, Google has been the front door to the internet. You had a question, you typed it in, and Google decided what you saw. That kind of power doesn't come around often. But here's the thing about tech giants. They look untouchable until suddenly they're not. Just ask Yahoo. Right now, we're living through another one of those moments. AI isn't just another tech trend. It's a platform shift, like the internet in the 90s or smartphones in the 2000s. And when platforms shift, empires fall and new ones rise. So which AI startups could realistically become the next Google? Let's start with OpenAI. Yes, they're not exactly a tiny startup anymore, but in the grand scheme of things, they're still early. What makes OpenAI different isn't just ChatGPT, it's distribution. They've embedded themselves into everyday workflows. Students use it to study. Developers use it to code. Businesses use it to automate support, write reports, brainstorm ideas. And with Microsoft backing them and integrating their models into Windows, Office, and Azure, OpenAI isn't just building a tool, they're building infrastructure. Google won because it became a verb. Just Google it. If people start saying, just ask ChatGPT, that's a shift in behavior. And behavior is everything. But here's where it gets interesting. Anthropic. You've probably heard the name floating around, especially if you follow AI closely. Anthropic is the company behind Claude, one of the most advanced AI assistants on the market. What sets them apart is their focus on safety and reliability. While some companies race to release the flashiest features, Anthropic has leaned into being the grown-up in the room. That might not sound exciting, but for big corporations and governments in the US, UK, and Australia, safety matters. If AI is going to run customer service, manage financial data, or assist in legal research, it has to be trustworthy. Anthropic is positioning itself as the AI you can safely plug into your enterprise without losing sleep at night. And then there's Perplexity. This one feels the most Google-like of the bunch. Perplexity isn't trying to be your writing assistant or coding buddy. It's trying to replace search. Instead of giving you 10 blue links and making you dig for answers, it gives you a direct response with sources cited right underneath. It feels cleaner, faster, more focused. For a generation that's tired of SEO-stuffed blog posts and ad-heavy search results, that's refreshing. If Perplexity keeps improving accuracy and speed, it could chip away at Google's core business, search ads. And that's where Google makes the bulk of its money. Now imagine a world where instead of scrolling through pages of links, you just ask a question and get a clear, sourced answer instantly. That's not a small tweak. That's a fundamental change in how we interact with information. Another serious contender, Mistral. Based in Europe, Mistral is building powerful open-weight AI models. While American tech giants dominate headlines, Mistral is carving out space by being more open and flexible. Developers love that. Startups love that. Even governments love that, especially those who don't want to rely entirely on US tech companies. If AI becomes as essential as electricity, countries may want their own power plants. Mistral could be Europe's answer to Silicon Valley dominance. And don't underestimate companies focused on vertical AI startups building models specifically for healthcare, law, finance, or engineering. Google became massive by organizing the world's information. But the next giant might dominate by mastering one industry at a time, then expanding outward. Here's the real question. Will the next Google even look like Google? It might not rely on ads. It might not have a search bar. It might live inside your operating system, your car, your workplace software, quietly running in the background. What's clear is this: we're at the beginning of a power reshuffle. Some of these companies will flame out, some will get acquired, and one or two might become the backbone of the AI era. And we're still early enough to watch it happen in real time. Now here's where things get even more interesting. The next Google might not win because it has the smartest AI. It might win because it controls the ecosystem. Think about how Google really built its empire. It wasn't just search, it was Android, it was Chrome, it was Gmail, it was YouTube. Each product fed the other. The data improved the ads funded more products. It became a self-reinforcing loop. So which AI startup is building a loop like that? Take OpenAI again. With Microsoft deeply invested, their models are already woven into Word, Excel, Outlook, GitHub, and even Windows itself. That's not just distribution, that's daily habit. If millions of office workers across the US, UK, and Australia start their day with AI built directly into the tools they already use, switching away becomes inconvenient. And in tech, inconvenience is a moat. But there's another angle most people miss: hardware. Google doesn't just live in your browser. It lives in your pocket through Android. The AI company that controls hardware integration could have an enormous advantage. We're seeing early signals of this shift. AI-native devices are being tested, wearables with built-in assistants, AI-powered laptops that process tasks locally. Even car manufacturers are embedding conversational AI directly into dashboards. If one AI startup becomes the default assistant across devices, that's not just software dominance, that's lifestyle integration. Now let's talk about a quieter but powerful contender, xAI. Elon Musk's AI company is still developing its identity, but here's what makes it worth watching: distribution through existing platforms. If AI is deeply integrated into a platform like X, formerly Twitter, it has immediate exposure to hundreds of millions of users. That kind of built-in audience is something most startups would kill for. The pattern should feel familiar. Google leveraged search traffic. Facebook leveraged social connections. The next giant will likely leverage an already captive audience. But here's the twist. There's also a real chance the next Google won't be a single company. It could be open source. Meta has open-sourced parts of its AI models. Mistral is pushing open-weight systems. Developers around the world are building tools on top of these models at lightning speed. If open ecosystems outpace closed ones, the power could become more distributed. Instead of one dominant AI gatekeeper, we might see a network of interoperable systems. That would be a completely different future from the one Google created. And then there's regulation. In the US, lawmakers are debating AI safety and competition. In the UK, there's heavy focus on responsible AI development. Australia is also tightening digital regulations. The company that learns how to navigate compliance without slowing innovation could gain a huge edge. Sometimes the winner isn't the fastest, it's the one that survives the longest. Another factor, trust. AI is powerful, but it also makes people uneasy. Deepfakes, data privacy concerns, job displacement. The startup that communicates clearly, handles data responsibly, and avoids major scandals will quietly build public goodwill. Google benefited from early trust in its "don't be evil" era. In AI, trust will be even more critical. Let's zoom out for a second. To become the next Google, a company needs three things. First, a breakthrough product that changes behavior. Second, massive distribution that locks in daily use. Third, a business model that scales without collapsing under its own weight. OpenAI has momentum and partnerships. Anthropic has trust and enterprise appeal. Perplexity has a shot at redefining search. Mistral represents geographic and open model disruption. xAI has built-in audience leverage. But history tells us something humbling. The eventual winner might still be in a garage somewhere, building quietly while everyone watches the current stars. In the late 1990s, nobody predicted Google would crush established search engines. In the early 2000s, few believed Facebook would dominate global social media. Tech shifts reward the bold, but they also reward the unexpected. What makes this AI race different is speed. Adoption is happening faster than anything we've seen before. Tools are reaching millions in months, not years. That compresses the timeline. Fortunes will be made and lost quickly. So when people ask, which AI startup will be the next Google, the honest answer is this: the one that becomes invisible. The one that blends so seamlessly into your life that you stop thinking about it. The one that feels less like a tool and more like an extension of how you think, work, and create. We're not just watching companies compete. We're watching the foundation of the next digital era being poured in real time. And 10 years from now, when one name stands above the rest, people will say it was obvious. It never is.